Hey, I'm Gus Arundel, and welcome to the Cooking with Miss O show. I'm so lucky to be here with Mary Beth Oxendine, the star of the show. Great cooking show on how to be healthy and hopefully get wealthy on the money you're going to save.
That's right. You're exactly right. Gus, today we're going to do a healthy breakfast.
It's a breakfast, okay?
Yes.
All right.
And I use chicken, too.
Good deal.
Instead of bacon and instead of any kind of pork.
Yes, a lot of people, Mary Beth, they love fried chicken in the morning. I think I told you that already.
Yes.
You go, well, maybe not fried, but chicken in the morning.
Well,
but fried chicken in the morning is
chicken.
great. It sure is.
Well, when we did waffles toast.
Yes, we did waffles and
yes,
chicken.
Waffles and chicken, and it was wonderful.
It sure
Absolutely.
was.
And everybody here told me it would be a great thing, and I was like, ooh, I don't think this.
Yeah, I'd never tried chicken
and it was
waffles
delicious.
till I got here too.
That was the first time for me too, and
I think this is the first time that I can ever remember that you did a breakfast meal.
I know it is.
Okay, is this the first time you think you've ever done one?
Yes.
Besides the chicken and waffles.
Yes.
But that's kind of chicken and waffles is kind
you
of
could have
any
time.
That's right.
Well,
okay.
what I want to tell y'all is I am doing a whole chicken cookbook where it's your just like my cookbook. I'm going to have 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, and 7 dinners, and then 7 snacks. And I am going to incorporate chicken.
All Springer Mountain Farms
yes,
chicken. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, you know, Mary Beth, you talk about all the time. If I could just show something real quick about how good, and people write in about how good that Springer Mountain Farms chicken tastes. I'd like to show you one thing I just happen to have with me.
Yes.
A little excerpt from Cooking Light Magazine right here.
Oh, yeah,
Cooking Light Magazine, out of 12 chickens, we won #1 chicken in July the 16th issue of Cooking Light Magazine, and we're real proud of that. And I think that it shows, like I said, out of 12 chickens, and we got the high score, so it does taste better.
Well, wait a minute. Let me tell you, too. If you want to see that issue, all you have to do is go to your library, and they will have it. And then you can see the recipes that they did.
If you'll go on my website, we'll show it to you.
Will you show the recipes that they had in the magazine?
I don't know about that. We'll show the outcome of the contest.
They did a lot of chicken recipes in that issue.
They did.
And so you would like a lot of them. We've done several of them here out of that one magazine, and they have wonderful ones. So that way you can get your Springer Mountain chicken, and you can taste some new recipes too.
That's great. Thank you for letting me talk about that, Mary.
Yes, it's wonderful. Actually, you called me when it happened.
Yes. I was so proud.
Well, let me tell you why it's so good, if you don't mind.
No, ma'am.
What I think about it is, my daughter had cystic fibrosis, and that's when they told us she only had 9 days to live, and then a lady came in who was Seventh-day Adventist, who's been on the show, and taught me how to change everything I eat. Well, definitely no pork.
Correct.
And she said that. And beef that is done right, but chicken as one of the best ones, but I could not find chicken she could eat because of what they had in it.
Correct.
She would throw up.
Correct.
And so then I heard there was this Springer Mountain chicken over in Georgia, but none was in my store. So I started praying that God would send me some of that chicken, because I had to cut up whole chickens off of people's farms that I would get that were doing it, and I wasn't real good at it.
Well,
my mother-in-law tried to help me, and I prayed and prayed, God, please send me boneless chicken breasts.
Well,
and that was the first thing that came into my store. Yes.
I just have something to. What I say is a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yes,
it really, really is. So I'd like to tell you why that Springer Mountain Farms will read that to us right there, Mary Beth.
No antibiotics ever.
That's correct.
Fed a pesticide-free vegetarian diet of all American-grown grains. This is so important because of
A lot of people call, they claim GMO and this and that in their grains. A lot of that stuff they're importing from China, which we totally disagree with. Totally disagree with. Now, you don't know what you're going to get.
No, you're not.
You don't.
No, and they're not even worried about their own people.
No, much less us. That's right.
Yes.
Another thing that I really do think makes our chicken taste better, more tender, we're certified by the American Humane Association. They come and audit us and make sure that we're doing everything right and that the chickens are taken care of right, and a healthy chicken, a less stressed chicken is more tender chicken and a better tasting chicken. It really is.
And no animal byproducts ever.
No, ma'am.
And raised cage-free.
That's
correct. Exactly right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, because what was the chemical that they stopped? DDT.
DDT.
And they used to put this on all the products and foods and stuff, and we don't have that here. So this is really important that we don't have any grains from outside of we have all grains that we use outside of the United States. It's all been sprayed with DDT because they're buying it from us.
That's correct.
But we're not allowed to use it here because it causes cancer in our kids, and that means cancer for us too.
It about wiped out the bald eagle, you know.
It did, really?
Yes, it sure did.
Oh,
Made
I didn't know that.
the eggshells thin.
Well, that's what Marie was so deathly allergic to.
Yes, it was
so,
some
you know,
bad
it was
stuff.
awful. So,
Well, what we're going to do here,
We're doing
thank you for
breakfast.
talking about our chicken
And-
so kindly,
yes.
and it is good.
we're doing breakfast, and what we're going to do first is my whole grain with grains inside the U.S. And
Correct.
from my grains
You
come
ground
from,
this yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
from Wheat, Montana. It's a very old farm from the 1800s, and they had the best grains in all of the world.
And I'm sure if you've watched before, sometime in here, I like to watch you do it. Mary Beth, she brings her grains
Mm-hmm.
and then grinds them here on the show. And you've got to use it within 48 hours.
72.
72 hours. If you don't, the
Nutrition is
nutrition
gone.
goes out of it, doesn't
You can
it?
still
I never did know that
eat
until I
it.
got to talking.
It won't hurt you to eat it,
Absolutely. It's
but you're
still
not
good.
getting any nutrition.
That's right.
And the
You're not getting
reason
the good
why,
stuff.
that's right. The reason why everybody say gluten-free, really what it is it's dead. The flour's dead in the
Yes.
grocery store. Plus, they've done a lot of stuff to that flour too, and stripped it and everything else. And that's why we've all been so sick and had so much cancer, which wasn't happening in the 20s and the 30s.
No, it wasn't.
No,
but
or-
everything is so much,
Oh, it is.
I don't know,
Now-
hyper-processed, I guess.
It
you could
is, and
say.
I've been in their farms. They took me to a farm, and let me first explain something that a lot of people want to know. It's not his farm. Everybody asks me, "Have you gone to Gus's farm?"
Yeah, no,
And he
it's-
does not live on a farm. What it is it's farms in Anderson County, and Clemson,
Correct.
Seneca.
Correct. We're
and,
all about probably, we're in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, growing
Wow.
our chickens. But
Yes.
independent contracted farmers
Right.
that grow them by our rules. We supervise them and make sure that they're practicing
Mm-hmm.
our practices that we want, and we're certified, as I said, by the American Humane Association. It makes a difference.
It does. And tell them that award you got means that you have the healthiest chicken in America, right?
Well,
For-
certainly, I think so.
Yes,
I
yes.
certainly think
And
so.
when we did this, my daughter did not get sick.
All right.
We
good.
couldn't cook chicken anymore, and it used to
Good.
smell terribly. The broth is clear, there is no odor, and it doesn't make you sick, and that's wonderful.
Well,
You
thank
know,
you.
so now here's the
Okay,
bread,
all right, so,
here's our toast.
And Mary Beth, and tell me what we're going to make breakfast, but
Yes.
we're going to use chicken, Springer
Yes,
Mountain Farms chicken.
yes.
But okay, but then how are we going to combine it? What are we going to do?
You need some fruits and you need your berries. And
All right.
but first of all, we're going to do eggs, and we have my toast.
Gotcha.
Okay.
This recipe will be online on your website.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it will also be in your new cookbook,
Yes.
which should
these
be
are
out by
I hope before August.
for August. All right.
Yes. Yes.
When
I
will
hope.
this show air?
I have no idea.
Okay, but maybe before August, and we're talking 2017.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay,
let
so
me-
you've got your eggs, you got your strawberries, you got blueberries, got this beautiful orange
And they're
and a lemon.
these are all organic. These strawberries are clean, but they're not organic because they weren't. It's hard to get organic strawberries now at this time of the year, so I still eat them all year.
Oh, they're
Okay.
good. Okay.
And I have something on here, and it's hot. This one? Okay. Let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to fix our fruit before we do our eggs. Now
Fix the fruit before the eggs.
Yes.
Any reason to do that? Just because eggs get cold if you start.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
All right.
So this doesn't matter if it's cold, and I do it like this.
That's pretty.
Now, we've already washed the strawberries.
Correct.
So in just a minute, I'm gonna cut it, and then I have this from Pampered Chef, and it's wonderful. And it cuts your strawberries or your boiled eggs. Now, we have plates here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these here.
Okay, and then, Mary Beth, when you use this strawberry cutter, do you cut the green off the strawberries?
Yes, I do, and I'm gonna do it right now for you. And we're gonna put some strawberry slices over there by that orange.
This is just a real handy trick.
Do it.
I hope
There you
that
go.
if the camera can get
Can y'all
that
see this
down
strawberry
angle,
thing?
the down angle on this. Whoop, here we go.
While you do that,
Okay.
and then you put those strawberries in
They're
this
going to
bowl.
go in there. I was going to
Yes,
ask instead on the
yes.
counter.
Yeah.
They're just going to go in there. Oh, that is just the most nifty thing. It really, really
Isn't
is.
it wonderful?
Yes, that is. All right, how about if you'll sliced me off of.
That's the organic I left on it, even though I
Yes,
washed
I think
it.
I take the weigh price label off of it.
So that says it's organic in U.S.
Okay.
Always get your products from U.S.
In US.
Because here, let's try this.
Yes, and I think the truth in labeling on any kind of meat now, whether it be beef, pork, or chicken, it's got country of origin on there.
It does.
And of course, Springer Mountain Farms, of course, grown
So
right
you
here in
don't
Georgia,
need
North Carolina, South Carolina.
You don't need to eat any other chicken except his.
That's correct.
And if you need coupons, all you have to do is
Please
contact
do.
us.
If you want coupons, go to SpringerMountainFarms.com and just say, Gus, send me some coupons, and you will be anointed with coupons as many times as you want.
Yes, that's
And please
wonderful.
leave us some comments. Tell us what you think about the show. Tell us what you think about Mary Beth. Tell us what you think about Gus. Talk to us.
Just don't hurt our feelings, would you, please?
Now, we'll be nice, but
Yes,
I wouldn't
I know.
think any other
No,
way.
I'm just
But we can
teasing.
take constructive criticism,
Yes,
too.
we can.
Absolutely.
Yes. Here we go. I'm going to do the lemon while we're
got
here.
lemon.
Now, would you
Okay.
put blueberries in that for me, please?
Okay, blueberries in on top of the strawberries.
Yes, and then we're
About
gonna-
how much? Half and half?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be great. There.
Okay, I think
And we're
that's-
going to do this, and then Gus, would you go over to that plate here?
Yes.
And because we've washed all these, there's some
All
steam
right,
still
Mary
in
Beth,
them.
what can I...
And when you're doing this breakfast, you can have your kids do things like this. Just have it washed, and then the older ones. Let's put some
So
right here on the oranges, right by the oranges.
You ought to make this on July the 4th because it's red,
know.
white, and blue.
It is, isn't it?
It is very, very pretty, very summery, very, very patriotic looking.
It is, isn't it? So you
is.
want to put some of those on
Okay,
there?
I'm going to put some
Yes.
strawberries and some blueberries in here.
Yes.
All right, and we've already got the chicken cooked,
Oh,
correct?
here it is.
We
Yes.
need to take a break.
Oh, thanks.
For you and me, it's a new day to be set free. Grace gives here. We're sent from heaven above. The song that
All right,
All
we're
right.
back.
Yes,
we're back,
we
Mary
are.
Beth.
And look, our
cooking
plates.
breakfast. We got chicken already. We got
Yes.
oranges. We got strawberries. We got blueberries. Now you're going to do an egg.
Yes, I buy Pete's. It's organic. It's at Ingles. I haven't seen them anywhere else. They might be.
Brown
what I do
eggs.
with my eggs is I put a little bit of water in here,
My
Gus,
mother always did that. Why?
because it makes it not so dry.
Okay, I didn't know that, but it
Yes.
does. It's not quite so thick or something.
No, it's
I
not.
just thought it was
And-
because her mother and her mother did it or something.
I don't know. My mom
But it
didn't
does. No,
do
in
it,
fact,
but I do it.
yeah, and some ladies put a little dab of milk in there. I like the water.
I like the water better. I used
like
to
the
do
water.
milk,
Yeah, but I
but
think water's better too.
I think it makes it more juicy.
does, just
Not
sort of like a
juicy, but it's not
about
dry.
a teaspoon for 2 eggs.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Now, I eat 2 eggs. We're just going to cook 2 today. Let me wash my hands. And I'm going to do 2 eggs.
You're gonna scramble them?
Huh?
You're gonna scramble
We're going to
eggs?
scramble them. I usually eat 2 eggs, and that's why I want to tell you. You can have this, and I'm going to use this right now to do this. If you have your eggs, 2 eggs every morning, if that's the only thing you do, you will have
It's good for you.
protein last till you're at lunch, and you're not going to be worn
I
out before lunch. So many people are so worn out if you just do 2 eggs. And that whole thing that they did years ago and said they weren't good for us, that was actually wrong.
Isn't it funny
has-
how they change all
I know,
that up?
I know.
mean, you know, give it 10 years, it's going to turn around.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, they've learned more. They found out that actually the egg, like the chicken, is so nutritious for us because
It
it has
is.
high protein that doesn't go away real fast. When you
Correct.
eat some stuff, it goes away real quick, and then you feel kind of like a letdown.
I think eggs, what they used to, probably our parents would say, would stick to your ribs.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. And they would eat eggs every morning.
Yes, that's right.
And
I
when
always ate eggs. I think
Yeah.
they're great.
Well, it's helped me a lot.
Just eat that chicken before it gets hatched.
That's right. You're exactly right, Gus. The other thing I do is I heat up a little bit of water, and then I put a fresh lemon in before I eat. And you can put a teaspoon or a half tablespoon or a tablespoon of vinegar in it too, or a teaspoon and a teaspoon of honey. But this helps heal your gut. And I do
Yes,
this every
lemon
morning.
is very, very good for you.
It's an antibiotic
Okay,
type.
I'm kind of, I'm a little bit confused here. Okay,
This
you
is what
got
I
the
do in the
water.
morning. Yes,
And then
and
you're
I
putting, of course, you're putting the half a lemon in the water, and then
Yes.
what are you going to do with this?
I drink it.
Oh, you're going to drink it, okay.
Yes, see?
Okay.
And I should have had more water in there.
And you should have put some of that apple cider vinegar in there.
I do that sometimes.
Okay, just get all.
But I
everything.
will have my water with apple cider vinegar sometime in the day.
Okay.
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 But
So take
if
the
you
apple
don't-
cider vinegar every day, and you're
Yes.
saying take your lemon and your water
in the morning
before you eat.
Yes, and it will help you with everything.
Okay.
You will feel
Mary
better.
Beth, I've noticed one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we got fruit, got your chicken, and you've got your homemade bread over here.
Yes.
But you're not going to toast it? You're not.
Well, sometimes I toast it, and when I just made this today.
Correct.
So when I toast it the second day, because then it's not as fresh, but on the fresh day, I love it so much I just leave it like that.
I think with this particular meal, and that being fresh bread, I believe it'd be better too.
Thank you. I
do.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I do.
And so when lunchtime comes around, I'm not famished. So then I don't start eating sugar and snacks in the morning.
Is this a pretty economical breakfast?
It's a very economical breakfast. I can feed a family of 4 like this for $50 a week.
Wow, that's great.
For 3 meals and 1
Now,
snack.
don't you have a book out on something like that?
My cookbook.
In the cookbook. That
Yes.
It's how to have great meals, but budgeted.
Budgeted,
And- yeah,
yes.
okay.
And then you have 1 snack a day. I mean, you can have more, but you don't,
You're going to blow the budget.
No, not really. Not really. But Tom was an economics teacher.
Yes,
and
I
he
knew
let
that.
me quit and stay home. And so he said, we'll do it for 1 year, and if we can make it, you can stay home permanently. Well, let me tell you.
Well, I tell you what, you were pinching those pennies, I guarantee
Yes,
you.
I
wasn't
was.
you? Yeah.
Yes, I was. So I did a wardrobe plan and everything for the kids and us.
Speaking of wardrobe, that's pretty what you got on today.
Thank you
Did
so
it come
much.
from Talbot's?
This one didn't. This
Oh.
one came from, that's okay. It
Okay.
came from
Well,
Belk's.
Anyway,
and
it
I
looks
used
like
to,
it did, because they've got some great looking ladies' clothes
I
for you.
worked my whole time until I got married at Belk's. I would go home from Clemson every Friday after my first class.
And worked at Bell's.
And worked at Belk's all day Friday till 9 o'clock, and I cheated somebody here, but that's okay.
Oh, that's all right.
And
How pretty.
I worked at the Hallmark shop in Clemson during the week. So I worked 2 jobs.
Wow.
And then
Plus,
that's,
to have them take care of the family.
well, I was a college student, so I had to do it to pay for my college.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
No,
that.
it's okay. My mom wanted all of us to go to college because she
Right,
had
my
dropped
mother
out
did
to
too.
marry my dad, and that didn't work out. So I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I really wanted to be a decorator at Ethan Allen.
You've had the place picked out on
Yes,
Ethan
yes,
Allen.
yes, because I like decorating and I like cooking, and I like to do wardrobe plans. So
Well, it all shows, Mary Beth, because
Thanks.
you always look so nice and you always
Thank
cook
you.
so good.
thank you. Now, are you ready to try this?
I am ready to try this. I would.
Okay. And I feel like I have a burner still
I do
on.
feel like I believe this one's.
It's off.
That's everything.
This one's not.
Oh, maybe
That
that's
was
what,
it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's bring
pray.
this. Yes. Dear Lord, bless this food to the nourishment of our bodies, and we thank you so much for Springer Mountain. I ask you to bless them. You said you would bless those who would bless widows, and Springer Mountain has definitely blessed me and my family and this station, so I ask you to bless them mightily. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
And
Wow.
here's your slice of bread,
It looks great, Mary Beth. Thank you so,
There.
so much.
and I'm going to cut me another slice here. Now in the summer, I love to eat out on the porch or out on the picnic table, but I also like to have cute napkins in the summer. And you can get stuff like that at Walmart. They have some cute stuff.
I do. It looks so country breakfast here.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
I love that.
Wow. Sure is good, Mary Beth.
Thank you. And I want to taste my blueberries and strawberries.
Excellent, excellent.
And this fills you up. The food is
You know,
delicious.
And again,
Oh, I need to get my fork. Well, I'll just use this.
Mary Beth,
Uh-huh.
let's take a break and eat.
Yes,
Okay.
let's do. I agree.
Another chance. I just want to dance. Make a choice to truly live and not simply be.
Hey, it's Gus Arundel again with Springer Mountain Farms back here on the Cooking with Miss O show with the special person in my life, Mary Beth Oxidine. She's so good to me. She's loved our chicken ever since we got started. Mary Beth knew about Springer Mountain Farms chicken before we ever met. She called over one day and said, "Do y'all know how great your chicken is?" And so I thought that she's so sweet and gracious to take a few moments here at the end of the show and show you where you can buy Springer Mountain Farms, where you can buy it and get it. And thank you for being so gracious to me and letting us have this time. Mary Beth's sponsor and one of our, well, all of our customers are the favorite, but right here you can buy it at Ingles. Ingles just great. Ingles is a sponsor of Mary Beth's. Ingles has 195 stores there in Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. I think most of Mary Beth's friends are in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Right.
You can find the Ingles stores at all there. One other one that you can go to, and very, very good to us, all of our customers are good, is Publix. Publix is in South Carolina. They're also in Georgia, so you can go to Publix. You can find Springer Mountain Farms in Publix. Please go there and buy our stores. Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, and Alabama. If anybody's seeing us there. Also, here in real good to us in North Carolina and South Carolina is Bi-Lo. Bi-Lo is very good to us. You can see them. Bi-Lo's got 177 stores, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. It's all of what we talked about before is under the Springer Mountain Farms label. Wanted to show y'all this. Piggly Wiggly, one of the favorites. Piggly Wiggly is just great. Piggly Wiggly is all over Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Go buy Springer Mountain Farms under the Springer Mountain Farms label. Piggly Wiggly, please. Got a little something different here. We co-brand some. And we co-brand, and when we call co-brand, what we do is people say, well, is it Nature's Place? Well, this is from Food Line. There's a lot of Food Lines in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia also, and you can go to Food Line. It is Springer Mountain Farms chicken. You'll see up here it says Nature's Place. It's under their label, but if you'll see down here it says produced or packed and produced by Springer Mountain Farms. It's also got our American Humane Association label on there. So you can go to Food Line. Like I said, look for our Springer Mountain Farms co-brand label on their label. You can go to anywhere. Go to our website, put in your zip code, it'll tell you anywhere in the United States where you can buy Springer Mountain Farms chicken. I'd like to talk about another. We sponsor Mary Beth, and I'm so proud to sponsor these guys. These are one of Mary Beth's favorite groups. It's called Daly and Vincent. They just have become members of the Grand Ole Opry, which is a very, very exclusive club. We're so proud of them. Go to Daly and Vincent's tour schedule. Look up dalyandvincent.com. They do a great show, a lot of great gospel music, country music, and bluegrass music. They can do it all. So y'all go see dalyandvincent.com. We'll be giving away some Springer Mountain Farms stuff, some chicken to go with them, and it's just great. Last but not least, I'd like for y'all down in Demorest, Georgia, where I live, is Piedmont College. Go to Piedmont College, check it out. If you've got kids, you yourself, kids, grandkids, ever want, come to Piedmont College down in Demorest, Georgia. We've got undergraduate programs, we've got graduate programs, we've even got a doctoral program in education, health and nursing schools, great sports teams. I'd like to thank Mary Beth again for letting me say all this.
Yes.
And you're just great to me, Mary
Now,
Beth.
I know
and
that
thank you
Piedmont
so
College is really good, a lot of teachers.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm singing is that the